Now she's helping me look for the money.
That's the worst type of thief.
This is what was dark about that.
Worst type of thief.
So I'm like, with my money.
I've realised what song you're singing. And you have butchered the hell out of it.
Wait, hold on. Where did I hear it? They trying to break me.
Young,
They gonna break
Lil
me. Is that? I don't know American music, you know.
So that's why I'm surprised that you're singing that.
Oh my, because you know I don't listen to American music.
So
like
where did you hear that?
TikTok. I don't know. Is it a
It's
viral
so
song?
strange. It feels like you're like, you know, like when two universes meet.
No, 100%.
Like
that is what it is.
when you use Twitter, it's just weird.
It is, isn't it? But yeah, I'm coming a girl of the people now.
No, not really. It's like once a year.
Hello, guys.
Hi, guys.
Hi, welcome to We Just Got Here.
Episode 14.
Yeah.
Look at us. No, not veterans yet.
Huh?
But no, what was it? Is it episode 36 that people don't make it up to? I feel like I make up stats just to make myself feel better.
No, it was before that. We got past.
We got past the
It was like 9. It was episode 9.
Yeah, okay. But then when did the episode...
Can we give context? So guys, we looked up these stats. And we're just because, you know, we love to celebrate the little wins here. So Steph looked this up actually. And she found that most people that start podcasts don't make it up to episode 9. So they don't make more than 9 episodes before they're like, yeah, this is all too much. So we're kind of proud because we're on 14.
We're doing things.
Yeah.
But yeah, thank you so much for tuning in. Last week was a super long episode, but it was enjoyable. My mom called me to give her own commentary, which was basically stop mentioning my name or I'll sue you.
I love that for her.
Like, sis, you don't know a lawyer.
Also, isn't suing you is like suing herself? That doesn't make much sense.
Plus, how do you know I'm talking about you?
Make it obvious though.
Yeah, but I could. What if there's someone else that I refer to as mum?
Would your mum feel a way about that?
Oh yeah, like I've had stepmoms.
And does your mum side eye?
She's straight out told me don't call them mum.
Yeah.
Like
so
don't call them mum ever. Like don't I think one time with my dad's ex-wife, he tried to tell me to call her mum. My mum, like literally mum was like, don't you ever. I didn't like the woman anyway, so it wasn't too hard for me not to do. But
so I remember, I've got a story. So ages ago, I bought my mum this perfume, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I had this partner, and I think his mum had smelt the perfume for some reason. And she was like, oh, I want the same perfume. And I kind of went back to spoke to my mum, whatever have you. It's like, oh yeah, Mark, there's partners. Mum wants me to get her this perfume. My mum's like, don't get her the same perfume you got me. That's my perfume. I said, girl, I didn't even know you get defensive like this.
Mum's like hella touchy about the mum title.
They are, because when I call people mum, like, and the thing is, this is really interesting because obviously I grew up around a lot of people that would refer to people's mums as auntie, right? And then obviously I grew up in a predominantly West Indian environment as well. So we referred to most older people as auntie anyway. Then recently I came across people who call like their in-laws or like their friend's mum and dad. Stephanie, my head was spun.
Yeah.
I feel so uncomfortable, even to this day, calling anyone that's not my biological mum or dad. I can't.
But that's like people that call their pastors daddy.
What?
I find that so weird.
What?
Like in some churches, especially like Nigerian churches, they'll call their pastor daddy.
Is it supposed to be like father?
Yeah, like daddy, like, yeah, like you're our father and like we're all your kids. It's so weird.
I kind of get it though. Because in the church, remember,
you're not my daddy.
I know. The daddy term is crazy. But in like Catholic church, you know, you call someone father, so and so, Father John, Father whatever, Father
Yeah,
Joshua.
That's a different thing.
So did they try and take the daddy? Did they take
How did you go from Father Satin to daddy?
That's crazy still. That's mad.
As in your mum in her 50s, 60s is calling this man who's probably younger than her daddy.
But like sometimes, they fancy the pastor.
No, it's not that. It's not even that kind of daddy. It's like genuinely that daddy, like, we submit to you. This is why you see fraud in church. This is why they'll always get away with it. This is why they'll always get away with it. Speaking of fraud in church, I'm so sorry. I hate the way Pastor Toby has been normalized in society.
What do you
Like,
mean
he's slowly
normalised?
becoming like
He's an influencer though,
an
isn't he?
influencer,
Yeah,
like a
he is.
public figure. Like, if artists come through the UK, they have to be Pastor Toby kind of thing.
What?
That is weird. Why is Pastor Toby part of your promo run?
Is he still a pastor? Pastor.
Was he ever?
No, but of his space.
Whatever he's doing in his corner that is claiming his church, he is the leader of that, yes.
He's still doing that.
Whatever that is in that corner.
You refuse to call it a church.
Whatever he's doing in that corner with those kids, he's still the leader of that.
And that's that on that thing.
No one's going to cancel me over Pastor Toby. No, absolutely. Anyone that has anything to say to defend Pastor Toby, you shouldn't even be listening to this. What?
Yeah.
Someone that's making kids take out loans.
Yeah.
Don't be afraid to talk about Pastor Toby now. What the hell? Pastor Toby. the Pastor Toby that people have been trying to take out for years now.
For years. They've been trying to take him out.
How
for
many
years.
documentaries will we do?
And the thing is, I don't understand why he's still. Like, we know. We all know. We all know. We've all seen the documentaries. We've all heard the victims. So.
The thing that baffles me is that he seems to be getting better and better every year. It's like, it's actually publicity for him. Every documentary is a press run.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Anyway, sorry. Random chit chat. L of the week. Oh, am I hearing your L of the week?
No, you were hearing my adult find actually. Hi, how's your week been? L and win of the week.
L of the week. My birthday's approaching, which means I'm.
Jesus, it's 2 months away, girl.
No, it's not. It's literally in August.
My birthday's a month away.
We've got like 7 weeks. We have 2 weeks apart from each other in terms of birthdays.
2 weeks, a month. Continue.
Anyway, my birthday's coming up, which means I'm actually getting frustrated with life and I don't like anything about myself. Not in the hatred way, I just feel boring. So I'll say a couple of weeks to my birthday is always like the danger zone where I could possibly shave off my hair and like bleach my eyebrows blonde. To be fair,
that's a lot.
On Wednesday, I was staring at the bleach. Because I actually have hair bleach.
I think that would suit you.
I may try it. I don't know. But like, yeah, I'm feeling very like.
Birthday blues is such a thing though.
Yeah, really but is. I don't get birthday blues. My one's more like, do you find yourself cool? Like, is this it? Kind of thing. So yeah, I've been going through a phase where I'm just like, I don't like my hair color anymore. I'm like, okay, cool. I'm trying to figure out a hair color that I want to do that suits me. I don't feel tatted enough, which is insane considering I have like 15 tattoos. So I'm like, I want to express myself more. I'm just feeling very frustrated in my skin right now. So yeah, that's annoying, but I know it's because my birthday's coming up. And I feel like the deeper I get into my 30s, I'm like, yeah, this is wild, but also, do you like yourself? Are you doing this? I was gonna say like
the wilder we should get, but continue.
Yeah, like wilder we should get, but I'm like, I'm questioning everything now. Am I doing this because this is what society says I should do, or this is what society says I should look like, or do I really like what I'm doing right now? Am I looking at myself like, rah, yeah, this is me, kind of thing? So I'm going through that like difficult patch, but I'll probably get over it. But if you do see me show up in the next couple of weeks with a shaved head that's blonde, mind your business. I'm going through something. I'm finding myself.
Do you have the head shape for
I don't. But I've shaved off my hair before.
So you do have the head shape for it?
I don't. I've got like a weird hook at the back of my head.
No, but apparently, so I was watching someone recently who cut her hair was super short, and she was saying she was really, really pretty, but she was like, I wanted to know if I could do the slick down. You know where it's like
it's my uche?
No.
Oh.
If she could do the slick down short hair thing. And she was like, her head, she was describing her head as being flat at the back.
Yeah.
rather than hook, and I think hook looks better. Well, I don't
No,
know,
because I've
but
got
she
two
said hook looks
hooks.
better.
My hook is followed by a mini hook under the hook. I don't know what it is. I feel like my whoever gave birth to me dragged me out of that womb.
You have a lot of brain though, so it
Yeah,
might be that.
maybe it's like another section of the brain, but I do want to try something. I'm very, 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 very tempted to go short and
Do it.
blonde, but I may try it with a wig first. I don't know if you've seen
Okay.
Honey Hand,
Yes.
so I may try it with her
You know
first.
that you were saying that for the for listeners because I've seen Honey Hand.
Have you?
We spoke about Honey
Oh
Hand.
yes, sorry. Yeah, Honey Hand. She's like a short wig specialist, so I may try it with her. But knowing me, I may just cut off my hair and go blonde. But I want to try something. I want to actually make an active effort to establish what my personal style and look is.
Mm,
I don't like looking like anyone else.
you hate it.
I hate looking like anyone else. And I hate looking boring, but I always go to it because it's easier. But I need to stop taking the, oh my God, my stomach just tried to, it agreed. My stomach agreed, sorry. We never eat when we come here, so our stomach rumbles.
Never.
I don't even know if I've drank water today, but anyway, as I was saying, yeah, I'm just trying to figure out what that is for myself because I don't like looking at anyone else. I don't like being boring, but I keep running to that option because it's easier than me actually sitting myself down and being honest about what I want. I can't believe this is all centered around hair color and shit, but yeah, that's my L. And then my win of the week actually is I'm gonna use this opportunity to big up someone who really inspires me off the back of that L. Ava Black
Ava Black.
is an she's an influencer, so she's quite popular on TikTok for the fashion girlies that know. She recently got married, and I already think she's like one of the coolest babes to ever exist. Like she's like this Irish babe, buzz cut hair, blonde, tatted as hell, like sick personal style, like sick personal style. She recently got married in Italy. I believe it was
Mm.
last week. Tia, when I say wedding of my dreams, wedding, low-key in Italy, yeah. She got this custom wedding dress made by Eleganza Poser that I would have never thought to even like design that was custom. So I think she designed
Does
it
it
and
herself,
everything.
yeah.
Oh my God. Tats showing and all.
Oh, I love that.
Blonde buzz cut hair, sunglasses on. Her husband wore this gorgeous green suit, no shirt underneath, like tats showing as well. He's equally tatted. Like, I was like, this is the coolest shit ever. Like, when I have like my like the white wedding, this is what I want. I don't even want it to be conventional. I don't want it to be pretty
And traditional.
and
And that's it,
traditional. I
yeah.
was like, this is sick. So I just wanted to shout her out because she's so sick. Like she's one of the people that really inspire me and re-inspire me to actually sit down and and figure out what my personal style is and like how I want to present myself because I feel like she just goes against everything that's the norm. Like
Mm.
she's a very beautiful woman, but like the blonde buzz cut with the tats and everything. I was like, this is edge. But I'll always remember Ava. Like if she walks into a room, you're instantly looking. If you
Mm.
meet her, you're always gonna remember her because she just looks so unique. And she's just so sick, man. That wedding, I was just like, this is insane. I love this. Absolutely obsessed. So I just wanted to use my win of the week to like shout her out because she really made me like she made me remember um why I was so hell bent on expressing myself, especially like through my tattoos and stuff. I think when people meet me, they're even shocked that I have tattoos because I'm such a serious person. But when I'm like, I
Mm.
have 15, like I'm tatted. Like to the point where I'm trying to get more for my birthday and I'm literally having to map it out with the tattoo artist. Like, okay, cool, let's cover up this one. I don't need it anymore because I literally just don't have space
Space,
unless I
yeah.
want to like cover my whole body with it. And I try and avoid certain areas of my body just because if I have days where I do want to cover it up, it's easier to cover it up. But yeah, I just really wanted to use my win of the week to shout her out because her wedding was absolutely incredible. Go on. What was the L of the week?
So this week I didn't make it to a running club. And I'd planned to. So last week we spoke about it. Like, guys, I'm gonna try to run club. I finally got time. Like, I'm not recording. Like, So like I've got the time to do it on Monday. So I was like, yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Unfortunately, my mum was feeling a bit poorly. So I had to take her to the doctor, which meant that I didn't make the running club
Mm.
just because when you go to a hospital, you sit there for a
Yeah.
long time and she's fine, but we were just sitting down there for ages. Anywho, so I look at it, I'm like, oh, let me see what I missed out on. Right. I'm just gonna go into our topic that we're gonna talk about later on. Let me see what I missed out on. So I'm like, oh, look at everyone just getting ready for their run. And to be fair, my friend such colleague had invited me to this running
Mm.
club, right? So, and like I'd been preing it for time. And you know me, I'm gonna pre something for time before I
Mm.
join, yeah? It's like I need to know the space, I need to feel like comfortable, I
Mhm.
need it to feel familiar. Anyway, so going through it. And then one of the stories, I was just like, because did I not see like an ex-friend there? Now, bear in mind, Stephanie, that I've never run a 5K before.
Mhm.
So I'm going to be there. Everyone's like, hi, my name's Tasha. I'm running my 5K in 35 minutes. Hi, my name's Melanie. I'm running my 5K in 36 minutes. I'm doing a 45, 50 minutes because
Yeah, because I'm like, why are they making you say a time? Are you trying to shame me? Because I'm going to say 2 hours.
words.
And you're all going to wait.
Do you
You're
understand?
all going to wait for me to finish.
Do you understand?
Don't tell me to tell. You want me to tell you what time I'm going to run that 5K in 2 hours?
Everyone's doing I'm trying to outdo my personal best. So I want to run in 32 minutes. All right, great, guys. And honestly, it is very fantastic for you. I will be 50, maybe an hour, because when I worked out what 5K looks like,
Yeah, nah.
it takes me like 2 to 3 hours to walk that.
Yeah.
So I don't run that fast. So, okay. So I was like, yeah, I'm going to be, the longest I saw someone say is 45 minutes. So I'm like, yeah, it might be a 50, 60 minute for me. So imagine me going to a running club, right? Already, social anxiety is going to be through the roof because I don't know that nobody. Now I'm dying. And you know what I look like when I'm heaving and just, so I'm going to be like,
Your enemies just seeing you die.
words.
I'd rather actually just actually
I would
die
rather die. I would
than
rather
see
die.
them. Let them see me struggling for breath, sweating, struggling.
For at least 60 minutes.
Just kill me.
Yeah, no. So
Mm-mm.
anyway, I was like, so I think I messaged that friend later on. I was like, oh, I was meant to come today, but like, I couldn't because of whatever have you issue. But anyway, lucky I didn't because to be dying whilst doing a 5K and trying to avoid someone that you've been or that I haven't been avoiding them. I just never bumped into them for 4 years and I don't have any plan to acknowledge them if I do. But what whilst dying, I can just turn around and go to gym box, Peace is free.
I'd rather God strike me down than my enemies see me
is free.
struggling to breathe, sweating.
And being slower than everybody else.
Slower than everybody else.
That's what will kill me because my pride. Now I've got a point to prove.
Strike
my pride.
me down.
Listen, please. Peace is free. So that was my L of the week. That's not to say I won't go to the running club though, because you got to overcome stuff in it. So I'm eventually gonna go. Don't know when, but you're gonna catch me there at some point. What was my win of the week? Oh, alternatively, I'm starting to get I'm starting to get a bit better with discipline. So I've made it to gym at least 4 times this week. So I'm really proud of myself for that and I'm getting my steps in. I've got this cool kind of step app on my phone, and you can sync it with your friends to see who's done how many steps. So that's really fun to like do and see that I'm the lowest, middle, highest of the day. So that's really cute. That's my own win. Obviously, again, fitness based, but I'm in that era.
That's fine.
Sorry.
It's fine.
Sorry.
It's fine. It's not me that's listening. I wanted to talk about this topic because I saw it come up on Twitter. And personally, I can't even fathom how you even get into that position. But let's chat about it. Did you see that whole fiasco about this girl? Basically, this girl, her friend borrowed her limited edition Dior bag, a
Oh
value of
yeah.
£4,200, and lost it.
How do you even lose
And
that?
then her boyfriend had to cancel. The girl that lost it, her boyfriend had to cancel her birthday trip to pay the debt, half of the debt up front, and then set up a direct debit, like a standing order, to pay the rest.
You know that's crazy that your man had to pick up the slack for that. But also, like, and I get it, like couples are coupling, so you will do that, I guess. But how do you put someone in that position?
No,
How do
but
you put your
how
man
do
in
you
that
lose a
position?
whole bag? Didn't you feel like your hands were a bit empty?
How do you lose a bag that's not yours?
Why are you even
That's
borrowing? I'm sorry, I don't know about anybody else, but I would never borrow a bag of that value from
yeah,
anybody.
that's
Because I'm
crazy.
not putting myself in that position.
That's crazy. I don't know what could happen.
Where
I
I'll
don't
be
know
too scared to
what
even put something
crash
inside the bag.
word. What crash might happen? Like luck of what's that thing? You know, the Americans have a term for when it's an act of God. So it's like, I don't know, if lightning strikes in one particular place
And then
and it hits the bag,
it just hits the bag, not even you, just the bag.
or
What am I gonna say?
or your charger spontaneously combust in the bag.
I'd rather the thunder hit me, so I don't have to tell the story.
Yeah, it's true. It's true.
You
Your
lost the
bag's
whole
safe.
bag, and apparently the friend said that if it was her, if it was the other way around, she
just
wouldn't
charge
charge the
it.
friend.
She wouldn't
I'm
charge the
so
friend.
sorry. I need everyone to be real. First of all, I actually genuinely don't believe she lost the bag. I feel like she sold it.
No, because the friend.
How do you lose a bag?
No, but the friend said she doesn't think the person who lost the bag, sorry, the person whose bag it was,
Mhm.
stated that she doesn't think the friend is competent enough to lose the bag because that same friend had lost her man's Rolex before. Like apparently the girl was like washing her hands and then took the Rolex off to wash her hands.
Why would you take the Rolex off to wash your hands?
Maybe she was going up here, who knows?
Yeah, but still, it's a Rolex. Like, it's not gonna rust.
And then obviously left it in the bathroom of whatever sort restaurant or wherever she was, and then I remembered it, came back for it. The thing had gone.
I feel like she may have sold the Rolex too.
No, but I don't think.
Sis is running a business. Like she's losing people's shit all over London and selling that stuff on eBay. She's
I don't
probably
think-
eBay's top seller.
I
Top
don't
1%.
think she would sell her man, because like remember when you're in a relationship, what's mine is yours, or yours is
That's
mine.
how you think.
No,
But when you're thieving,
yeah, but her man pays for her holidays
When-
and is paying
okay.
back her debt. So obviously, what's yours is mine is what mine is yours.
I feel like she sold it. Why is it things of high value?
Because she's obviously using.
You couldn't lose a
things-
pen. You went to go lose an exclusive Dior bag and a Rolex. Something ain't adding up. She's in the top 1% of the top eBay sellers.
No, but
They're probably using her face on the posters to promote eBay.
do you know how dark you'd have to be to sell your man's
What?
stuff? Your man's
But people
stuff.
are mad. People are mad, Christiana.
Your partner's stuff.
Men are stealing from women. You think women are stealing from men? Everyone's stealing from each other. The economy is hard. The economy is hard. Ever since COVID, no one's been the same.
No, but like, think about it. Let's play it out, yeah. So I come in like, so I've taken your Rolex, yeah, cool. No, it's lost. Oh, baby, it's lost.
You're not coming to tell me.
So, no, but she has to tell him at some point.
You just leave.
No, but what I'm saying, obviously the man is still there because the man is now paying off the bedroom.
But am I the man? Are we role playing here?
Yeah.
Okay.
So, babe. Okay, so I've got. Okay, babe. So I've got this problem. I went to the toilet. I've washed my hands. I've taken off your watch. Obviously, I didn't want anything to happen to it, so I've taken it off. Then I've forgotten to put it back on. I've come down. Literally, like 5 minutes later, I've come back down. It's gone.
What do you mean it's gone?
I think someone's taken it. But literally, I put it on the side.
Why would you take off the Rolex to wash your hands?
It's very expensive. I didn't want it to get dirty.
Okay, so when's payday for you?
What do you mean?
Well, we need to figure something out because how am I going to get my money back? I'm sure you get paid on the 28th. So if we set up the standing order for a certain amount, you tell me how much you can afford a
You're
month.
my man.
I don't
Okay,
care.
sorry, break
Don't
break
try and
character.
use love.
You're my man.
I don't care. You lost my Rolex.
It is our Rolex.
It's not our Rolex, it's mine.
No, because I'm wearing it.
No, I
It's
don't
our
care.
Rolex. I care for your
You
things.
said it went with your outfit. I said you can wear it to dinner. I didn't say it was yours.
Okay. But we don't do this.
We do. So when's payday?
Nah, I'm breaking up with you.
You
I'm
break
done.
up, but
I'm
just
done
make
with
sure you
you.
you make
I'm
sure
done
you
with you.
you make
You
sure
need
you
to love
set
me
up.
better.
You need to set up that standing order. You can go where you want, break up if you want, but set up that standing order. I will send you my bank account details.
You can't do that in a
What
relationship.
do you mean?
And the reason why I'm saying you can't do it in a relationship is because when you're in a relationship, as we know, what's yours is mine, what's mine
No,
is yours.
You're not my wife. It don't work like you're not my wife.
No, but like, okay, for
No,
a lot of couples now,
No.
before they're married, when they're living together, everyone's paying like council tax, they're paying.
We're not living with each other though. There's no info around that.
Well, when he's taking her on a holiday, you can assume they're
Set
very
up
close.
the standing order.
Can't stand you.
Thank you very much. Set up the standing order.
Stand you. This is why we can't date.
Yes, that's why we can't date.
This is why I can't date. Though, to be fair, I wouldn't also, just to clarify, I would not. If something costs that much, I don't want it anywhere near me. I don't want to be in the same room as it.
Listen, I would even give out something of that value to avoid that happening.
Yeah, no
and
words.
for us to be in that position.
Words.
I just rather not.
There's some things that if you care too much about them,
Don't.
you have no business. You have no business borrowing it out to anybody. Like some things that either of value, sentimental value, or value, high value.
Don't do it.
Don't do it. And as the friend, I don't want it.
Yeah.
Don't offer it to me. I might look at it and be like, this is pretty. I don't want to touch it. Anything, like in stores where it says, please do not touch.
Yeah.
I'm like, here.
If I see that sign, I'm across the store.
Word.
Because what I'm not going to do is put myself in a position where even if something was to shake, it looks like I did it.
Yep.
I'm not. The fact that she even asked to borrow the bag is crazy to me.
Yeah, it's true.
The fact that the friend now even gave her the bag is also crazy to me. Knowing that she's lost the whole Rolex.
No, because
knowing that she's lost it.
If it was me and I had the bag and someone asked to borrow it, I can't say no.
No, I say no. I'm not going to lie to you. Like I said, I don't even want to put us in a position where we're having that conversation.
Yeah, but once someone's asked, that's why you shouldn't ask, because then it's awkward to say no. What is your reasoning for saying no? By the way, I think you're gonna lose it, or like
I said just lie and say your mum's borrowing it, needs it for a party.
Then you're lying to your friends.
Okay, but I'm avoiding this situation. You lost a Rolex, so the girl says she's not competent enough to sell it, so your friend is incompetent. She's now asking to borrow your exclusive limited edition Dior bag, 4,200 that you suffered to save for. I'm lying and saying my mum is taking it to a hall party. Please, sis, we can be friends, but you don't need to use my stuff.
But this is why me and you are different with friendship, because if my friend asks me, I'm like, oh.
Yeah, that's why people stay stealing from me. That's why that £5 we never found it. We're not gonna be talking about the girlfriends that you find.
So this goes on to the next thing, because I
was just about to ask you if anyone's ever stolen from you, your friends.
You know damn well.
But I know. I
know. We don't know if they are thieving though.
We do.
We know the story around it.
She is a thieving friend. We know.
Steph might have mentioned this story before, but we're going into detail. So 10 years ago. Yeah, almost 10 years ago to the day. Give or take 3 weeks.
Because she stole her birthday. Go on.
It was literally my birthday. Was it my birthday and graduation day? Was it the same day? Yeah, of course. So 10 years ago, plus 3 weeks, it was my 21st birthday, also my graduation day. What a day. So I'd come down from Leicester, met Steph at my house, literally just been like, parents, I'm going. My parents are like, cut a cake or something, girl. Like, really? I'm like, no, I'm going out with my mates. So met Stephanie, took a cab down to Hackney. I think it was XOY we were going to at the time.
I think so.
Anyway, so met my other bedroom at the time there. Was there someone else in the car as well?
Yeah.
So, We meet this bedroom. I don't know if we met her at her house or whatever, but we met her somewhere.
The cab picked her up from my house.
Okay, cool. Right. Picked up from a house and then took us a bit further into Hackney, such Old Street, XOYO. Cool. Now, I had been drinking quite a bit beforehand. So I was already drunk, essentially, because obviously I'd come from Leicester, drink at home, pre-drink at home, meet Steph, cool. So I wasn't particularly all there. Bearing in mind it's my graduation and birthday. So we give up all our coins. Obviously, it's 10 years ago, so they're taking cash in the cars. So we give all our cash to this one person that was sitting in the passenger seats. And then we stumble out. And now this is where Stephanie takes over. Stephanie is the one that let me know, like, girl, we have not paid this cab. But we'd all given the girl money.
Yeah, so yeah, we gave this girl money. I feel like it was like a fiver each or something like
Yeah,
that.
something like that.
Um,
Couple pounds
and we
each.
got out of the car. But then I noticed that the cab driver looked confused. That was my first thing. Like I know because I was sitting at the front.
Oh, were you
Yeah,
sitting
I
at
was
the
sitting at the
front?
front.
Okay, sorry.
Um, and then yeah, we stumbled out. But I noticed that like when you come out, you expect the car to drive off. He was looking at us confused. But I think, yeah, he was like, I saw him looking at us. I don't remember seeing the hand. Obviously, I'm sitting in the front. I don't remember seeing the hand actually giving the cash.
So what did she do?
So I feel like she took the money. We obviously gave her the money. She
Yeah.
didn't pay the cab driver. And I think the cab driver at some point, like he was looking at us as we were walking like out of the car, and he looked confused. And I think he saw that we were like visibly drunk and just left it. But I was like, we didn't pay the guy because I was at the front. So at what moment did you pay
Give
the
the
driver?
money, yeah.
Because I was one of the last people to get out. My buddy said that
She
she
said,
stole
yeah,
it.
she stole it.
Yeah, when I clocked it, I was like, wait, hold on. We
Because you
didn't give
pulled
the
me
cash.
aside.
I was like, okay, this is awkward. Because then she's just there with our cash. So I was like, let me talk to Christian about this rat. So I went to go find her. I was like, yo, T, I don't think she, like, I said, Chris, like, I don't think she paid the cab driver.
And I would have
And
been like, no, we gave her the money. She
obviously,
wouldn't.
I'm conscious. I can't remember whether it was me or you that called the cab. I'm like, we're going to get banned because we didn't pay the cab driver. And back then, if you didn't pay, like you did a runner or something like that, they'll ban you. So like they'll obviously have your number, so they'll just ban you. So I'm like, this babe defo stole the money. But the thing is, I'm now even more like, I'm like, we all gave you money.
Yeah.
So you basically stole from all of us. And I don't know you from Adam. That's like the first time we all went out together, like out together. And you're stealing on your friend's birthday. Because she stole your money too. She stole your car
Yeah.
too. I'm like, this girl clearly stole. And I can't remember whether you spoke to her about it or you told her,
I
but
didn't.
I was just like, yeah,
I was
this
like,
girl's a thief. Like, this is a thieving friend.
but you know
How
what?
can you go out, though? Can I just say, how can you go out with a bunch of people that you don't know from Adam for the first time and the first thing you do is steal from them? Before we've even entered the venue, we're already on minus because you stole from us.
Do you know the thing about that, right? Because you know me, and give it and chances. So I'll be like, no, of course she didn't. I think it's a misunderstanding. There must be some. I was I was so delulu because like this makes me think. Because when you spoke about it last time, I'm like, oh, this is time. Obviously, I used to chill at her house beers, right? And then one time, I think either she bought tickets to something or I bought tickets for something. And I think she bought tickets for something. So I was giving her the money back. So I took out like £20, right? And I was like, I gave her £10 from it. And I was like, this is for the ticket. I left £10 on the counter, like on her
Oh,
mantelpiece.
yeah.
Now, obviously, I was in uni and I was broke.
That £10 was like £100.
Broke.
Like, that £10 would have had to last her a week.
Broke. But one thing I'ma do is party.
Yeah.
Which is a problem. But I was 21. I was 19, 21, between there. So cool. Anyway, I go to have a shower because I'm staying at her house. Gone to get the money because the money is obviously what I'm going to use for the night out. Money can't be found. Now she's helping me look for the money.
That's the worst type of thief.
This is what was dark about that.
Worst type of thief.
And now I'm emotional. I'm a baby girl, so I'm already starting to cry over £10. God, I'm embarrassing. But so I'm like, where's my money? Like, where is my money? This girl is helping me look behind the sofa, look underneath here, there, everywhere. Money's nowhere to
These
be
times she's
found.
probably slipped it between her butt crack.
I was like,
clenching the cheeks, just hiding that £10.
girl, the money was here. And you know what? As an adult, yeah, where you can say, girl, this is weird.
Yeah.
This is weird, and I'm gonna get out. Because I know I've put £20 down here, and I've taken £10 and given it to you. So there's another £10 here. I know that. I'm not self-questioning enough anymore to be like, what could I do? I'm not doing all of that. So I know. So if the money's not here and I haven't moved it, you have.
You have moved it.
Because unless Duppy come and
into your bra,
and go,
where's the £10? And you know, she is the worst type of thing. Because I remember even on the night out, I was looking at her just collecting the money. And I was like, I don't know this person, but surely she wouldn't do that. Because you had already like informed me about a few bits around her character. So I'm already iffy. I'm like, surely she shouldn't do that in front of everyone. She don't care.
You're unhinged. And also, it makes sense because, and you know what? Sometimes you need to look around you because that there's certain people that we were mutuals, and they stopped talking to her because they're saying that she thieves things, and she's this and that and And obviously, like, to be fair, in hindsight, this person had bad character through and through.
Terrible.
Through and through. Like, as in, I believe there must be trauma. There must be something that's happened for you to. But then onto, like, and this is why it's absolutely diabolical the way people used to lie to me. And I didn't clock the lie because me and you had a conversation about this week where I saw someone stupid on there's this influencer we follow, and they were talking about like friendships between men and women. And I saw someone say the dumbest comment, the most stupid comments. And obviously me, I sent it to Steph, and I was like, well, this person's still stupid, isn't it? And then Steph was like, by the way, I just want you to know that this is the person that you let scam you.
Scam you?
At university. Because this one person was able to tell this lie. So obviously in university, we live in dorms. And so with the dorms, it's one flat with multiple bedrooms, which is everyone's room. This person come and tell me that the electric had been cut off to his
one room in the shared flat. Bear in mind, it's university dorm, so there's like 5 rooms. Like there's 5 separate rooms or so, like 3 or 4, I'd say, in one flat. This boy tried to lie and say that they cut off the electricity just for his room. And at night, this is what used to piss me off. At night, obviously, for anyone that would DM you know Filbert Village. Filbert Village, if you stand in the middle of the court at night, obviously people's like lights are on. This guy will purposely leave his light off to essentially make this girl believe that he had no electricity in his one room, in this whole flat, in this whole building. They cut off his electricity. As in, I'll go and see Christiana because we both lived in the same accommodation, but like in different flats. I'll go see her, and this boy is just there. And it would piss me off. I was like, why is he here? She's like, oh, they cut off his electricity. He has no way to like eat. So like, I'm just like, he's just staying here until like they sort things out. And I literally used to look at her like, do you believe this? Is this what we're doing here? As in, sis was housed in the whole homeless man in uni. In first year.
Oh, God.
Just a bum. How do you go to university and say I've decided that this is the path I want to take?
No, but can I just say, so from the comment that I saw, some people just silly. So remember before that was the lie about how.
The Illuminati.
So this person, this person was a singer, right? And with his chest, and obviously me and Stephanie are mean because we were really kikiing. We were really kikiing. She's actually very mean, yeah. But Tuesday, when you say such an outlandish lie, what do you think is going to happen? So obviously he was aspiring singer, if that's what you even call it.
If that is barely expiring maybe.
Like not doing anything because we were around aspiring singers. We've been around aspiring
Yeah, I
musicians.
don't think we should call him an aspiring singer because that's insinuating that he was going somewhere
Yeah,
or he had the chance to go somewhere.
yeah, words. That I don't think he's ever released a track. I can't lie to you. I just
never touched the DSP in his life.
Yeah, it's just I don't know what that was. Anyway, but he was trying to brand themselves as a singer at one point, but not do anything to do with singing. So there's no
Absolutely nothing.
release. There's no little freestyle. There's nothing. Actually, there might have been one freestyle.
Bro was just hitching up in TS flat eating rice. I ain't never heard about no studio time. I ain't seen him write a sentence that he wanted to sing. We ain't even heard him even witness him listen to a beat.
He might have done a talent show.
Nothing.
He might have done a talent show, I think.
How many people have done a talent show?
ACS talent show.
Did you do a talent show?
Shut
It
up.
means nothing.
Stop it.
It means
Stop
nothing.
it. Anyway, so one day he was like, oh yeah, you know the Illuminati. I can't even say it seriously. You know the Illuminati tried to recruit me.
Him of all people. Him of all people.
You know when you sit there and you look at someone like, you're well and truly mad.
You're mad. Because wouldn't the Illuminati, don't they like people that have future, that have potential? Why is it you?
You that sits in Brixton.
That sits in Brixton.
Hasn't got one release.
Has the time to lie and say they cut off the electricity in his one room. That's who they said yes. He needs to be part of us.
So yeah, then obviously the comment essentially that I saw was him saying essentially that what was it? Female men and women can't be friends unless they're unattractive. And I'm like, well, you just dumb. And I'm sorry, guys. Sorry. I think it's a dumb opinion because you lot had school friends. I'm gonna put it out there. For everyone that doesn't think they could be friends with someone of the opposite sex, I don't know what happened to you in puberty because we all had school friends and everything disappeared anyway. So my point being that some people, they're not smart.
Some.
So a lot of the thieving friends, I sometimes, unless you're really manipulative and dark, which I don't think either the two people we just spoke about.
They don't have the capacity to.
I don't think they're dark.
And dark. I think one's just a thieving friend, another one's just an idiot. As in, for you at 31 to still have that same mindset, that means your brain hasn't grown at all. It hasn't
grown.
Just smooth as hell. The brain is just smooth. The brain is just smooth as hell, looking like a pebble. Look at those polished pebbles on the beach. That's what your brain looks like.
All the experiences
just smooth.
We have accumulated in the last 10 years.
The nerves have nowhere to send the signal. It's just there. It's just there. Like your brain legit hasn't grown since 18. You're just getting smoother and smoother by the day. Just wobbling in your head. Just wobbling in there.
What I wanted to ask you though, have you ever stolen?
Have I stolen? Yes.
Okay, tell us.
So, okay. I feel like everyone's done this. Primark. I feel like stealing from Primark was like a rite of passage. When you were a teenager. I feel like at one point...
Can you say early teenager as well?
Early teens. Obviously, I'm not stealing from Primark now, but definitely early teens. I feel like stealing from Primark was a rite of passage. I'm so sorry, Primark. Like, if you ever want to send me some shit. Hey, but I feel like Steve from
Steve-
Primark
Okay, let's
at one
stop
point
using the name. We might bleep that out.
No, why? Why?
Because one day.
What? I was literally 13. The people that are even doing the brand stuff probably stole from Primark at 13 too. That's what sparked their passion to want to work at Primark. Okay. Anyway,
It's the paper bag trick. It's a paper bag.
so back in the day, I think this is probably the one and only time I ever stole from Oxford from Primark, which is actually really unfortunate. So we went to Oxford, the big Oxford Circus one. It was me and another girl. I can't remember who the friend was. That's crazy. I can't even remember who the friend was. But yeah, we went there, and bear in mind, yeah, back then, I actually got really good pocket money. Like, teens wise, I was balling. Like, my parents gave me good money. So, but yeah, we went to Primark and we're like, oh, should we jack it? It was like,
That was the word in it. I'm going to jack it.
I'm gonna jack it. It was like, and it was like, I swear it was like £2 jewelry. It weren't even worth it. So we're like, okay, cool. Let's just jack it. I think I saw like the £1 pack of studs and like a £2 necklace.
Oh, the one that were like the diamante.
Yeah. And then I think she stole, like, she went far. She like I think she stole the £3 long sleeve tops and some jewelry. So I'm making our way out now. Walking. I'm thinking that we've got on the way with us. I was like, okay, cool. Walking. Security just puts their hand out in front. I said, it's over.
What?
I said, sorry. He was like, come with us, please. Two other security guards appeared out of nowhere. And I said they're escorting us. Bro, one of the security guards put their hand on my back and just pushed me along. When I was walking through Oxford Circus Primark, there was 3 security guards escorting us to the back room. They escort us to the back room. They open up our bags. Bear in mind, what I stole was so insignificant that they had to really dig in my bag to find it. And then they laid it out. And I literally just had the pack of studs and the necklace. I'm thinking my parents are going to kill me. Christiana, I had the money to pay for this thing.
But were you with the other girl?
With the other girl, then they brought her stuff.
Yeah, that's why it looks mad.
I said, please, I didn't steal no clothes. I said, I didn't steal no clothes, please. I'm here shaking, like physically shaking, like I'm gonna get into. My mom's gonna beat the hell out of me.
Yeah, what?
So then they're like, we're gonna have to call the police.
Huh? How old were you?
13, 14, I swear.
Bless you.
They're calling the police, and then they asked to for our parents' numbers. Call my mom. My mom doesn't pick up, thank God. They call my dad picks up. I can hear my dad screaming on the phone already. Like, don't worry, she's safe. The security was like, don't worry, she's safe. Just please come and get her. And then we can explain what happened further. The longest hour of my life. Waiting for my house, like, it's over. The police come. But I feel like now that I think about it, I don't think they called the police. I think it was like, those community police officers that walk around the street.
Yeah.
Because they weren't bothered.
Did we have that back then though?
It wasn't like proper police people.
Yeah.
Like, now that I'm thinking about it, I'm like, I don't think those were proper police people.
And
They
you're
didn't
not
do
gonna
nothing.
and you're not gonna come for a 13-year-old child stealing studs.
They're like, right, do you realise what you've done? I was like, yeah, I'm so sorry, I didn't mean to. I was like, so anyway, now my dad arrives. And I have never seen my dad that angry in my life. Remember, my dad's never beaten me. Like, he's like gentle, like he's the soft one. Bro was fuming. And I knew my dad was fuming, yeah, because I don't even know if he was aware of Primark at that time. Like, my dad's bougie. So he must have walked through the store, and whilst he's walking through, he's looking at the prices like, there is no way my daughter is stealing from a store that sells tops for £3, for goodness sake. What are you doing to my surname? So bro comes into the back room. And my dad, yeah, this is how you know that angry Steve. He said, Stephanie. You tried to use like a deep voice. I was like, I'm sorry, Dad. So what are you doing stealing? Who told you how to steal? Who told you to? I'm looking at him like, bro. He's like, who told you how to steal? screaming at me. The police officer looking, and he's fuming. I know why he's fuming, because he's looking at the price of these things. He's
Yeah,
like,
his
we
pride
give
is
you money.
kicking.
We give you money. Why are you stealing £1 earrings? He made me bring out the money that I had. He's like, bring out.
It's
Show me
pride.
you have money.
No, it's pride.
It's pride. My
It's
dad,
pride.
I know
100%
my
it's
dad.
pride.
My dad weren't angry that I got caught stealing. He was angry at the value of what I was stealing.
It was pride. Because he's like, now you're making us look poor.
Now you're making us look poor. Why the hell are you stealing from here? I know he weren't angry about me getting caught stealing. He was angry at the value. He said, not only did you steal, but this is what you stole. You're making it look like we don't feed you at home. What were you going to do with that? And my dad hates fake jewelry. So that was making him go even more ballistic. Because it's the £1 earrings that, you know, they make your ear go green after a while.
Yeah.
Starts to get a bit crusty around the ear.
Nah.
So he's like so confused. Because my dad has raised me. My dad is the bougiest man I know. And I hate the word bougie, but that man, when I say high taste, my dad don't play. Like when I was younger, my dad, like, my dad's so big. Like he really is into his looks. Like even down to today, he still takes care of his body. He doesn't drink, doesn't smoke. He literally snacks on tomatoes and stuff. Like he's very much like wellness. Like he likes looking good. But when I was younger, it was worse. Like
because he was younger.
yeah, he was vain. So he would like be dressing up, and then he would randomly call me to the room. He'd be like, "Do you know what this is?" I'd be like, "No." I was like, he'll be pointing to his jacket. Like, this is a Prada coat. You see this? Versace. Like, he's the one that taught me about brand names and all of that. I feel like he's the reason why I have really expensive taste. So yeah, dad. Not a great move there. But yeah, like he's like super bougie. So to him, he's like, my child is stealing from Primark. What the hell is going on here? Have I failed you? And I remember like a day or two after that, he was like, he called me, he's like, Stephanie. I was like, yeah. He was like, are we giving you enough money?
No, he was.
Are we giving you enough money?
He was like, how can she be?
He literally was like,
he in his head, he's like, why are you even in that store?
why are you even in that store? I'm buying you shoes from Italy. You're stealing from Primark. Literally, I think it played so much in his brain. 2 days after, he was like, are we giving you enough money? It's okay. This is what I'll do. Every month, I'll send you money in your account.
No, not you getting rewarded for stealing.
I think he just couldn't fathom that his child felt the need to steal.
Crazy. From
Bougie
Primark.
man.
From Primark.
From Primark. But yeah, I feel like, yeah, that's like a time that I stole. Apart from that, has there been like a major stealing? I think that's like my biggest one. Although there was a time when there was a time where I you know, at the self-checkout, like in the very early days, I printed out a label for one croissant and I definitely took 6.
Oh, you cutie.
But yeah, I think that's the rite of passage. But luckily, I'm trying to think if there's ever been a time a friend has stolen from me. But I think the good thing about my character is that people are. I don't think anyone would try and steal.
Yeah, and you vet people. A lot.
You can't even go near my stuff in my house to steal my money. Hey, I don't know how many people even went to my mum's house when I was there. Apart from that time when I had that party, but sorry, mum. Apart from that time that I had that party, I don't think, people weren't even able to get close enough to steal like that. But there was a friend that I had actually. And this isn't stealing, but it was borderline used financially.
Okay.
So I had this friend, constantly broke, like didn't have money, was in and out of work. I don't think she used to last a month at a new job. And yeah, like would go out. And then she would conveniently not have any money.
Why are you going out?
So it would obviously come to the point where like I have to cover her. Or like I'd be like, oh, do you want to go somewhere? She'd be like, oh, I don't have any money. And like make it seem like she'll basically do it in the way where she's basically saying like, can you pay for me? Kind of thing. So I used to be like, yeah, that's what's friends for. That's what's friends for. And then it got to a point where it was like, no, this is actually costing me money. Like the older we got, I'm like, this is actually costing me money. Like I'm paying
this
double.
man years.
Yeah, like I'm paying double for everything. I was like, this is not sustainable. Um, and yeah, it just came to a point where I'd like avoid like going out with her because I was just like, I know that if I'm going out with her, I'm having to budget for double the amount. And I'm like, also, but you don't have enough shame to actually say, actually, girl, let me sit this one out.
That's what I was thinking because it shouldn't be on you to
It
avoid
shouldn't be
her.
on me
It
to
should be her saying,
and I
"By the way, I can't really do this at this point in time because I'm not in the
exactly.
place to do it."
And I tried to do it in a way where it's like, because obviously I felt because I've always worked in it. Like I'm
Mm,
barely ever out of work.
mm.
So I didn't want it to be that thing with like, okay, my financial situation has changed. And now I'm putting my friend in an awkward position where like obviously she feels that she can't go out with me or like she can't do certain things. But it just came to a point where legit I was budgeting double the amount for everything. And it was so mad because that same friend, yeah, and like I think she made friends with another group of friends. Um, and then she started working consistently. And then like I became friends with that friendship group, but then she started to basically act funny towards me. I think I've touched this story before, maybe not. But like she started to act like weird within the friendship group, like making it seem like she would make like snide comments about me. Almost making it seem like, oh, like I'm the annoying like one, like, and I find that very hard to be because it's very hard for me to be annoying because I don't like anyone. So
Yeah.
who am I showcasing my annoyingness to? But like, yeah, she would like make snide remarks, obviously, because she's with those friends, and like she made it very obvious that she was speaking to them about me. But I'm like, girl, I literally funded a good 5 years of it. Like, I held you down. And you have the audacity, now that you've found your feet, to try and act funny towards me. I've obviously removed myself from that situation, but I was just like,
Weird.
you don't have the sometimes stay at home. I'm so sorry. Sometimes
Key
stay at
thing.
home.
Key thing is
Stay
if you
at
don't have the
home.
capacity, stay at home. And like like it's the same with birthdays as well. Like sometimes you just can't do it. If I don't have a wide berth of money, because I like this is the issue I have with paying the bill as well. Because like sometimes, and I get every group of friends does split in the bill different ways, but a lot of the counting stuff,
Uh
it makes my skin crawl. Now that doesn't mean that if that isn't the theme of which everyone's kind of chosen to do, that I won't go with it.
I
But
hate
like
it.
I hate it. Like split the bill. Split the bill. And that's why I'll always go out with a bit more so
Yeah.
that I know I've got the capacity to split the bill with that. Like more than I'd budgeted for, if that makes
Yeah,
sense.
that's why I hate birthday dinners because that anxiety that comes to pay. Do you know I stopped? I think when I stopped doing that whole thing in my mid-20s. Like if I go to a birthday dinner, I will go to the
Split.
side with the waiter and pay for my food separately.
Really?
I won't even tell no one because I'm not doing that. Do you know the amount of times I've gone to birthday dinners and like all of a sudden someone doesn't know where that extra £60 came from? This person only had a cocktail. Oh, this person didn't eat.
Yeah, I
Oh,
hate
I
that.
didn't eat that. I
I
don't
hate
have
it. I
time for
hate
it.
it. I hate it
Every
so
time I
much.
go to a birthday dinner, if it's a big group of people, if I know they're not the type of people that is like, okay, cool, let's split, and everyone's good with it, which has thankfully not been an issue as we've gotten older. But if I'm with a group that I'm not familiar with, and I can judge that there's gonna be some drama like with paying, I
Mhm.
always go to the waiter or the waitress, and I'll literally ask them like, "Excuse me, can I please just get the can I? I'll wait here. Can I pay for my bit of the bill?" And I literally pay. I take my receipt and I go.
Mm,
I'll go back and sit back down at the table. And whilst we're all scrambling, I've already paid for mine
I've paid mine. Yeah.
because I don't have time for that conversation. I don't have time
I
for it.
hear it. I hear it.
And if it was, and it's a different thing if it's like for the birthday girl. So I always, or like the birthday, the celebrant, I always like put more towards their bill to like cover it up because I don't believe like the birthday celebrant should pay for their own meal. Maybe that's just the Nigerian in me. But like, what I hate is when you're coming here to celebrate a person, and essentially you're stealing from them at the same time. Because I've been to a birthday dinner where there was £300 outstanding on the bill, and the birthday girl was forced to pay for it.
Yeah, I've been to dinners
I'm
like
like, why
that.
would you do that? Why are you even here? You're not this person's friend then. Stay at home.
Stamp on it. Stamp on it. Because see when you do that, there like, and I've said this to people. See when people are doing they at the end of the night, everyone's paid, and it's like 200, 300, 500. You know the people at that table ain't your friend.
They're in your front and everyone's keeping quiet. I'm like, you know it's you. And like I said, usually it's with people that I'm not familiar with. So I'm looking at them like, you know it's you that has this bill outstanding. You're supposed to be this person's friend.
Right.
Why are you here?
Say it. What? And again, if you don't have the means, stay at home.
Stay
It's
at home, girl. When I have
okay.
money,
It's
I'll take you
okay.
out for a dinner separately.
Words.
Or when I have money, I can't do this right now, but I'm gonna come see you in the week.
I'll get you. Sorry, I'll get you a bottle of wine. We can have dinner at that. We can have a takeaway. We can the shame in me. Like I've had times where like people ask me to come out and I just don't have the means, and they were like, "I'll pay. I'll pay." And the pride in me, girl, I'm so sorry. I love you to pieces. I know you want a friend for tonight. I can't do it because anything can happen across that night, and I can't cover myself. Long,
It's long.
long. Sorry.
But some people are so shameless with that birthday dinner thing. Really, it really pisses me off because I'm like, it changes the mood
It does.
of that
It
celebration
does.
so quickly. This is very random. Another thing I hate about birthday is you see this birthday dress. There's a particular birthday dress that babes like to wear when they're turning 30.
You're going to be so wicked. Go on.
There's this particular type of birthday dress that
What
babes
is
like
it?
to wear. You know it's like crystals and gems that it's usually custom made with like the sheer mesh kind of thing. I'll show you a picture.
Okay.
Very tacky, very chaotic. I hate it. I don't know where it came from. I don't know when we started this trend, but I hate it. And wear what you want on your birthday. It's your birthday, but it's becoming a thing. Like I can look at the dress that someone's wearing and know it's their 30th. It's a particular type of look.
I love it, innit?
You'd probably love it.
You saw Chrissy, so you heard crystals. You said crystals and gems, and I was
Crystals
like,
and gems, and it's usually like you've probably seen it. Like it's enough crystals and gems to cover the private parts, but then you have like the skin tone mesh,
yeah,
very like American baddie.
yeah, like American. Yeah, okay, yeah.
I want better for the girlies.
Reddit realness.
Reddit realness, girl.
I caught my husband having sex with his mistress in our car with our baby in the back seat. My husband and I have been married for almost 10 years. We have 3 kids, 5 years old, 3 years old, and 9 months old. Around 2.5 years ago, I discovered he was having an affair that had been going on for around 6 months. We separated for some time. I went to therapy. We went to marriage counseling. We took about 10 months apart and we supposedly worked on ourselves and were working on our marriage before officially getting back together. During that initial reunion phase, we surprise conceived our youngest. Until very recently, my husband had seemed very committed to fixing what he had destroyed in our marriage. He jumped through all the hoops, or I thought he had. Believe me, I read the books and I followed the rules and I made all the demands, and he did everything he was asked to do. It wasn't always smooth sailing. He pushed back sometimes. He got defensive. We argued. It hurt a lot. But I truly believe we were continuing our path of overcoming what he had done. I felt our relationship was strong. For the first time in our entire relationship, I felt like we were finally operating as a team. I can't say that my full trust in him ever completely returned, but I was dealing with this in therapy. We were dealing with it. It was okay for me to not trust him 100% yet. And we both understood it was a process and trust had to be replenished piece by piece. I lived with this and continued to work on it. Recently, I started to feel suspicious in a way I couldn't ignore. It was like he was being too nice to me, too attentive, too willing to be of service for whatever I wanted or needed.
Mm.
That was actually the first thing that tipped me off. He was being too good of a husband. Then I realized he was doing things that he never really did before. Offering to do the big grocery trips, taking the kids to new parks, running to pick up food on the occasion we ordered out. He always opted to have food delivered and could never be bothered to go pick it up. Little things, but they were big changes to me. Now, his work schedule has supposedly changed. No longer does he get home as early as he used to. I really tried to not be paranoid about it all, but it was driving me crazy. Eventually, I couldn't take it anymore, so I followed him. Jesus. I
What?
followed him when he took our 9-month-old baby to go out with him to go run several errands, like several household errands, under the guise of allowing me to relax. I found him with the woman he had previously cheated on me with, her on top of him in the driver's seat, having sex.
No way.
And our baby was in the back
No
seat.
way.
He had sex with his mistress with our baby right there. It's beyond disgusting. If he wanted to use the excuse of running errands to go meet up with her, he didn't have to take the baby too. It's gross. He knew he was going to meet up with her for sex. Why would you take the baby? He said the baby was asleep and in the rear facing car seat and had no clue what's going on. It's no different than when we have sex in our bed. What?
Oh my God.
It's no different than when we have sex in our bedroom with the baby asleep in our room. How dare he? How dare he compare what he was doing to that with her? I set an emergency appointment with my therapist. I was seeing red or beyond red, black, all black. Somehow, I came out of that appointment even more mad. I just wanted to rage, and she kept trying to talk me down. And damn it, I don't want to be talked down right now. I don't want to be calm and rational. I want to scream, hit things, break things, and destroy his life. I will be honest. I'm only posting this here so I can get to the required account age and karma to post it on the infidelity group I was actually trying to post it in. I don't know where else to go where I can commiserate all. I don't know where else I can go where I can just commiserate on all of the different ways I can destroy him. That's all I want to do right now.
That is insane.
Story
One
time,
thing about
boys.
men. How could she say that she became suspicious because he became too much of a good husband? Do you know how mad that is? She said she became suspicious because he became too much of a good husband.
At this point, he's in love with other women, girl. Sorry. You're in the way.
That is disgusting with your 9-month-old in the car.
That's horrible.
Why are you bringing the kid along? So that your wife won't suspect you? Men, oh my Lord.
But no, but like on his, go after the woman you love. I don't want why you made a next child with a woman you don't love just to go back to the one you cheated on her with. You actually want to be with this next woman. Just go. Just
Yeah,
leave.
but why's the kid in it?
It's word.
He,
Why is the kid in
the
it?
poor baby thought that they were going out with their daddy for a bit of, errands, maybe finish off with a bit of, was it
All
was
the
it
baby's hearing is
pom bears and rusks,
mad.
not knowing that he would be used as a scapegoat for a sex. I can't even say the word. These retainers won't even let me say it. Let me not even attempt. Sexcapade.
Sexcapade.
That was a lot of spit.
Sexcapade.
Sexcapade.
My mouth was dry when I was reading that, by the way. Sorry, guys.
That is insane. Surely can't he be put on the sex offender list for that?
I don't know. Yeah, because you're not supposed to have sex with
And how many times has this guy done this? So all the times that he's taking the kids out and all that to go play in the park, they're just in the back seat.
He's in love with the next woman. He's in love with her.
I don't even care if you're in love with her. Why is the kid in
No, but
it?
that's what I'm saying. Like my thing is, he's just using excuses to go see the girl. At this point, just leave your home and stop putting everybody through this.
Why are you taking the kids with you? This poor kid.
The poor baby, man.
Thinking that he was gonna go out, do a few errands.
Baby wants to see the sky. He's 9 months, bro. He just wants to see the sky.
Eat some pom bears, some rusks.
He just wants to look in the sky and
Bro's
see clouds.
in the backseat just dehydrated, hungry, starving. While his dad just rocking the car.
Wanting his mum's milk. These times his dad is out here with the next girl in the front seat.
That woman should feel ashamed of herself. The fact that she'll even if the man is stupid, don't you have sense? There's a baby in the back
There's
seat.
a baby. Wouldn't that make you feel
it's
weird?
Not your baby.
That'll make you feel so weird.
That should make you feel weird. That's what I'm saying. Are you sure they can't get
And
sex
it's
offenders
the
registered for
baby
this?
the man had on you. Because like at this point, remember, she said that the woman cheated. So the man cheated in the first place. Then they broke up. Then they made this baby when they were getting back together. So this is the baby, essentially. He's had, if you've been carrying on this relationship, this affair, the whole time. The man has had the baby on you, and you're still looking at this baby, and you're having sex with him. Have shame.
Have shame.
Have
I don't know
shame.
how even as a woman
Have shame.
you could do that.
Gross. Gross.
Nah, sis, leave. Don't even do nothing to him. He's
Just
already
leave.
he's finished. Don't even try and do anything to him. Let
But it's the
karma
fact
look
he was
after
trying
him.
to deceive her like that. Like,
But even
this
so, do you know what? And
deception.
the red flag for me is the fact she became suspicious because he became too much of a good husband, which means on a normal day
He wasn't doing
he
all
even
that.
has bad character.
It's true.
He ain't doing nothing. And what is forcing him to do something now so they can have a perfect cover up to go and see this woman.
Yeah,
Leave
so
this man.
his character's bad.
He will finish himself. Someone like that will finish himself. You see men that love women too much like that, to the point where they're using their kids as scapegoat to get a bit of whatever, they'll finish themselves. They'll use their own hand to destroy their lives. You know them what they say about guys that like things too much? They always ruin things for everyone. This is the guy. He likes things too much that you didn't even consider the fact that your child's in the back seat.
That's crazy. That's crazy. Mashing up your whole home, you know.
What would you even do in that situation?
You just gotta leave. Charge it, man. Gotta charge it.
No, I'm
Because,
beating them up though. I can't lie.
No, because
My
thing-
child, I am beating them up.
No, but that's one of them situations where like, and I know we've had this conversation where you're like, no, it's a marriage, but it's like, no,
Oh,
I'm
not this
cutting.
one. You're
I'm
putting my
cutting.
child. You're
As in
bringing
you're
my
get-
child in this.
You're getting the divorce papers.
I'm
just
beating you.
because it's one of those things where what you've done, there doesn't need to be any conversation.
There's no conversation. Our kid's in the back seat. I became suspicious because we became too much of a good husband.
And the fact it's the woman that you cheated on me with before.
I'm gonna let
We've
you,
done
man.
all therapy. Do you know how much that costs? Therapy, counseling.
She's even good for the fact that her first reaction was to go and book an emergency appointment with her therapist.
But she probably knows she'll kill him.
I would have been flogging in the middle of the street.
Sometimes, but sometimes you don't want to get arrested. So
Nah,
she said, let me
arrest
just.
me. My child. I don't even care about what you two are doing. The fact that you put my child in that kind of situation,
Gross.
arrest me.
Gross.
Because I'm flipping over
And
the
it's
car.
a fact. Sorry, scrap that. Then he had the audacity to say, well, it's the same as when we're having sex in the room.
If I break your head open, are you crazy?
Yo. Yeah, you gotta like, nah, that's a no.
That's a terrible
thing.
man. Though. Please, sis, just leave him. You're even mature for the fact that your first reaction was to go book an emergency therapy appointment. Because I would have been doing kung fu fighting. So kudos to you, but move on.
She missed the bullet with that one.
Don't even try and like do anything to him. Don't try and get her karma back. You see people like that, men that love things too much, they'll use their own hand to destroy themselves.
That's the thing.
You just need to look after your kids, focus on your kids, focus on yourself, and get your mental health to the place where you feel better, you feel like you can move forward, and let this man destroy himself.
Yeah, you don't need to get your lick back on this one. You getting your lick back is leaving.
Yeah.
Because being in a relationship with a man is worse.
Like that?
Is worse. It's the worst thing. So getting out, you got your lick back, girl. So yeah, that's my thing on that.
Leave.
If
you can beat the woman, beat her too, but leave because
I'd say just leave. You don't need to do it.
No, because what? Your child. She looked at your child and said, yeah, okay.
Gross.
Are you crazy?
That's gross.
My children. Normally I'll be a mature adult saying, yeah, don't fight them. Children?
We need to collect pride a little piece more though. We really do need to collect pride or shame. One of them.
Children. I don't
That
play
is
when it comes
crazy.
to children. Sorry, I don't play when it comes to children. I'm just thinking about like, what if she, like, obviously, maybe he's not seeing it in a sexual way, but what if she's one of those fucked people that see it in a sexual way? Like, oh yeah, there's a baby in the car.
Yeah.
I'm super passionate about like safeguarding children. I'm super passionate about it. So when people do stuff like this, where they're potentially putting their child in danger or putting their child in situations that they don't need to be in, that's super inappropriate, it pisses me off. It pisses me off. Children are innocent. This baby's innocent. You have put them in that kind of situation.
Yeah, it's mad. That's mad.
That's enough. Please, that's enough for me to say rock her jaw. I don't care. That's enough for me to say rock her jaw. But please, just leave him. Leave him.
No, it's really a rock his jaw because
Yes.
he's putting his child in danger.
Beat both of them. Then take your child and go.
But yeah, I'd say just,
Rock their jaws. Nah,
But also
sorry.
be mindful of him because like he will put your child in compromising situations because he has already.
He
So
doesn't care
there's
about
that.
he literally clearly does not care about the kids. For him to put them in that kind of situation, terrible. Terrible. But maybe listen to Chris and not beat them, but I'm just
Yeah, just get your lick back by leaving and focusing on your family and making sure that your kids are safe. Because you can't
that
trust
you
him.
can't trust him.
So there's that. Right. Adult finds of the week.
Adult finds of the week. We don't have a song, so I'm singing adult finds of the week. My adult find of the week actually is the matches sale. So as some of you may know, matches file I went into administration 2 months ago. We have been waiting for the discounts to reach a level that feels like the company's actually shutting down. Because before they were just offering us small 20-30%. Ladies, I'm here to announce, and gentlemen actually, I'm here to announce that they have finally reduced the prices down to up to 80%. And it's actually 80% in. So if there's any bits that you're looking for, especially Match's own brand, Ray, go now because it's dirt cheap. Like basically all the sunglasses that I wanted that haven't sold out are literally 50% off. I've already fallen victim to the Matches sale like 3 times. I got Loewe sunglasses for like 170 from 300 and something. And I got the Balenciaga sunglasses and I got another one that I can't remember. I think I may have got this from Matches as well. These are YSL. Saint Laurent? One of them. So yeah, if you are looking to get some bits of the summer, or you've had your eye on anything, any luxury bits, etc., check Matches first before you go anywhere because they are doing the sale. And another one quickly before I wrap up, Essence are also doing the sale. They're doing their summer sale and there's some really good, cool bits there. So if you're into was it Justin Clinkett? Her jewelry, it's like very edgy, etc. They are doing great discounts off of that. So yeah, give it a try, have a look. And I'm praying for all your wallets and bank accounts because I know mine definitely didn't survive.
So summer is here. And as you heard earlier on. So for all those babes that have hay fever, allergies, or like a bit of both, this is Hay Max. Hay Max. Wait, so this is like a hay fever balm essentially. Or like it's a barrier balm.
Okay.
So again, my allergies, so I have like pet allergies.
Yeah.
Obviously I've got pet.
Yeah.
Um but it gets worse in summer.
Okay.
So I don't know what it is about. Maybe she's shedding more,
Yeah, probably.
but it gets really bad. And this is just like a little balm. It doesn't even have a smell all the time. That I'll show you. Just take a little bit, put it underneath here.
Mm-hmm.
And then for all the dander, the pollen, all that type of stuff,
Yeah.
it catches it essentially. So you don't breathe it in.
Oh, okay.
So it doesn't, because I always feel it at the back of my...
Yeah.
And so it just catches all of that. So it doesn't go in there. So like I normally put it over here and
Over the top
underneath
of your
there.
lip.
Yeah.
Okay.
And yeah, that's what it does. And it for me, it really worked.
Okay.
Last summer for me. And I was like, it started like I couldn't find, this is obviously a new one.
Mm-hmm.
I couldn't find it. And the back of my throat was just, again, my nose, I was doing, it looked horrible for like last couple of days. So I was like, let me get it. And yeah, so this is what I say for, and I know a lot of people are going through hay fever now, like, and really suffering of it. So hope it's helpful, guys. That's my adult find of the week.
And just to let you know, all the links to the products that we speak about for Adult Find of the Week are in the description box. I will put a link to Matches, but it's pretty self-explanatory. But all the products will be in the description box. But yeah, that brings us to the end of
the
episode
show.
14.
Thank you for chilling with us.
Thank you so much for tuning in. I know this is a lot quieter than last week's episode where we'll do with 2 extra guests.
It's also because I have a headache as well, so I'm not as loud as I normally am. Sorry, guys.
But yeah, thank you so much for tuning in. You know the usuals. Follow us on socials. We just got here podcast on TikTok, WJGH
WJGH
podcast at
on
Twitter, and then we just got here pod on Instagram. Please, please, please subscribe to our YouTube channel. We are officially on the road to 1,000 subscribers. That is our goal. So if you can help us get there,
Give us a
please.
rating and a review, please.
Yes,
that
please,
helps.
Please subscribe and like and comment. Please let us know if there's anything you'd like us to speak about. Share your opinions, etc. We do read all your comments. We love to interact with you guys. So please, please, please comment. Spotify.
Please leave us a review and a 5-star rating if you like it. No, yeah. Actually, leave us a 5-star rating.
The 5-star rating. Yeah.
No, because you can leave. Can't you?
You can
make
do the
comments as
interact.
well?
You can note the poll thing, but your 5-star the review is the 5-star rating.
Oh, well, thanks. Give us that.
More 5-star ratings, please.
All right, guys. We'll see you next week. Yay! Have a great another 2 days. Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Have a great week. We love you.